Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, first of all, I welcome all of you in this lecture. So, good morning to everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, so let me present my screen to you. Yes, please let me know. Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, see, in my previous lecture, we have already studied what do we mean by linear differential equation. Now, our today's goal is to study what do we mean by Bernoulli's differential equation. See, this is an extension of linear differential equation. See, we have already talked about this, but let me revise this. What do we mean by Bernoulli's differential equation? So, all of you, please pay close attention over here. So, the topic name is Bernoulli's differential equation. In short, it is known as BDE. We now consider a non-linear equation reducible to a linear equation by an appropriate transformation. Okay, so here is the definition of Bernoulli's differential equation. A first order, first degree differential equation is of the form dy by dx plus py is equals to qy to the power n, is known as Bernoulli's differential equation for n not equals to 0 and not equals to 1. Now remember, here this n plays a very important role. Whenever this n is non-zero and it is not 1, then we are going to call this kind of differential equation as Bernoulli's differential equation. And our aim is to reduce such kind of Bernoulli's differential equation into a linear differential equation using a suitable transformation. Okay, where this p and q are functions of x only. Okay, this is the printing mistake here. P and q are functions of x only, or you can say a constant. Similarly, we are having another form, that is dx by dy plus px is equals to qx to the power n. Is also known as Bernoulli's differential equation, where p and q are functions of y only. Okay, this is also a printing mistake. Y only or constants. Have you understood the definition? Yes, please let me know. Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
See, observe. If I remove this term from here, then what you are going to say? This is what?
Sir, it
Yes,
is linear in Y.
this is a linear differential equation. Okay, in variable y. But here I am adding one more term on the right hand side, which is nothing but y to the power n. So whenever you are getting such kind of term on the right hand side where this function q is multiplying with this linear to the power n. Okay, see, observe. If I remove this y to the power n from this equation, which means if I remove this term, then this is linear differential equation in variable y. Is it?
Yes, sir.
So whenever I am going to multiply this y to the power n with this function q, then that linear differential equation becomes Bernoulli's differential equation. बट यू नीड टू रिमेम्बर दिस थिंग, दैट इज ये जो इक्वेशन लीनियर होगा उसी की पावर हमें यहाँ पे n से रेज करनी है. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the general form of Bernoulli's differential equation. Similarly, if you observe this second equation, now suppose here I am removing this x to the power n, then can you tell me this is which kind of equation?
Linear in X.
This is linear differential equation in variable x. So अब q को हम multiply किससे करेंगे? x to the power n. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
So these kinds of equation are known as Bernoulli's differential equation. Now here are some remarks. If n is equals to 0. Now what happens if I put n is equals to 0 over here? Yes. What happens if I put
So,
n is equals to 0?
so y raised to 0 is equal 1.
Y raised to
सर वो
0 is 1.
लीनियर इक्वेशन बन जाएगा.
Then it becomes the linear differential equation. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So ultimately we are going to convert this Bernoulli's differential equation into the linear differential equation using suitable transformation. So it is not necessarily true that n is always 0 or 1. So here we are having two particular cases. That is, if n is 0, then this Bernoulli's differential equation reduces to a linear differential equation. Is the remark one clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And if n is equals to 1, then Bernoulli's differential equation reduces to variable separable form. Okay, which means what? This n is equals to 1, then you can take this x common from p and q and you can separate it in terms of variable separable form. And we know how to solve such kinds of variable separable forms using integration. Is the remarks clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us try to understand how we are going to convert Bernoulli's differential equation into linear differential equation. For that we are having this theorem. Try to understand the statement of this theorem. I am not going to prove this theorem. I am going to leave this proof for your homework. Okay, so let us understand the statement first. The Bernoulli's differential sorry. The Bernoulli's differential equation dy by dx plus py is equals to qy to the power n is reduces to linear differential equation by the transformation z is equals to y to the power 1 minus n. Now observe one more thing here. This Bernoulli's differential equation is, see, if I remove this y to the power n from the right hand side, then this is linear in y. Is it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So जो वेरिएबल में लीनियर होगा हम उसी की पावर रेज करेंगे टू द पावर 1 minus n. Okay, observe this transformation. If I remove this y to the power n from the right hand side from the Bernoulli's differential equation, then this is linear in y. So we need to take this transformation z is equals to y to the power 1 minus n. अब ये n कौन सा पुट करेंगे? जो n हमारे गिवन इक्वेशन में होगा. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So let us try to understand one example based on this theorem. Okay, I am leaving the proof for your homework. Please try to go through this proof. The proof is quite straightforward. Okay, now observe this illustration number 79. Now try to write down this equation in Bernoulli's form. And tell me, is it linear in x or linear in y? If I remove that power n term. Are you getting my point, what I am saying? Yes. See, I told you, you just convert this you just convert this differential equation in the standard form of Bernoulli's differential equation. Either it is linear in x or it is linear in y. You need to tell me it is linear in which variable. If I remove that or if I skip that term, x to the power y to the power n, or you can say x to the power n from the right hand side.
Sir, it is linear in y.
Can you tell me how I am going to write this equation in linear in y? Do you want to say I
S-
am going to write it as dy by dx
Plus
plus
xy
xy, then
is equal
is equals to
1 upon
1
square
upon
x square into y cube, and we can also write y cube as y raised to minus 3.
Yes, all of you check whether I am going to write this differential equation in this format or not. Yes, is it correct? Yes, ये आंसर किसने बताया? आई थिंक प्रतीक्षा, राइट? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So ये टर्म कहाँ से आया यहाँ पर? एक्स वाई. से ये जो भी टर्म यहाँ पर है, ये सारे मल्टीप्लिकेशन में है. तो अगर आप खाली dy बाई डी एक्स लिखना चाहो तो इसे आप डिनोमिनेटर में लेकर जाओगे. इज इट और नॉट?
सर तो x अपन y भी डिवाइड हो जाएगा ना x स्क्वायर y क्यूब से.
यस, वो यहाँ पर फिर डिवीजन में आ जाएगा. तो हमें क्या
यस
स्टैंडर्ड
सर.
फॉर्म में मिलेगा?
नहीं.
तो ये लीनियर इन वाई नहीं हो सकता. इज इट?
यस सर.
नाउ ट्राई टू राइट डाउन दिस इक्वेशन in linear in x, which means what? You just shift this differential. So this can be written as dx by dy minus xy is equals to x square y cube. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
यहाँ तक किसी को कुछ डाउट?
No, sir.
Now observe. Can I say now this is Bernoulli's differential equation in variable x?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
tell
sir.
me what is the value of n over here?
Sir,
Compare
2.
this Compare this with the standard form of Bernoulli's differential equation, that is dx by dy plus px is equals to qx to the power n. So यहाँ पे q कहाँ पे आएगा? राइट हैंड साइड में. राइट हैंड साइड में x की पावर चेक करनी है. व्हाट इज द पावर ऑफ x?
2.
2.
2.
Hence the value of n is 2. यहाँ तक क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now we need to apply the suitable transformation, that is z is equals to what I am going to consider, y or x?
Sir, now x.
X to the power 1 minus
1
n.
minus n.
Now what is the value of n?
Sir,
2.
2.
So x to the power 1 minus 2. This gives me what?
X to the power minus 1.
X to the power minus 1, which is nothing but 1 upon x. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we are going to write down this differential equation in terms of z. Okay. Now you differentiate this z is equals to 1 upon x with y. That is differentiate z is equals to 1 by x with y. So here we are having dz by dy. Let me first show you this. Okay, so this is our Bernoulli's differential equation in x. Okay, so this is Bernoulli's differential equation in x where the value of n is 2. So we are having z is equals to 1 upon x. Okay, let me write down that over here. Now you differentiate with respect to y by assuming z and x both are functions of y. So what is the derivative of z with respect to y? Can I say it is dz by dy? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And what is the derivative of 1 upon x by assuming x is a function of y? Means you are going to apply chain rule over here. So what is the derivative of 1 upon x?
Log x.
That is integration
Sir, minus 1 upon x square.
X raised to minus
minus
2.
1 upon x square. Okay. But this is not y, so we need to take the derivative of x again with respect to y. So here we are having dx by dy. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay. Now see, originally we are having this equation. Now what you are going to do is you just divide this equation by x square. So after dividing this equation by x square, we'll end up in this situation. Yes, all of you please check it. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, let me have some water. Yes. Now observe over here, it is nothing but x to the power minus 2 dx by dy minus x inverse y is equals to y cube. Now you can see we have already assumed, see I can write 1 upon x as x inverse. Okay, this I can write it as x inverse. This I can write it as minus x to the power minus 2 dx by dy. So tell me, this can be replaced by which term?
Sir, dz upon dy.
Is it dz upon dy or minus dz upon dy?
Sir,
So minus d.
Minus dz upon dy. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So here we are having that term minus dz upon dy. Then x inverse is nothing but z. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So here we are having minus zy and the right hand side is as it is, which is nothing but y cube. So tell me, यहाँ तक clear है सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
किसी को कुछ डाउट है यहाँ तक? Yes. Shall I proceed further? At least say yes or no.
yes, sir.
Okay. Now you just remove this negative sign from this term. So what you are going to do? Multiply this equation throughout by negative sign. So we are having dz by dy plus zy is equals to minus y cube. ये clear है step?
Yes, sir.
Now this is which kind of equation? Yes, can I say now this is linear differential equation in variable z?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so see, we have converted this Bernoulli's differential equation using this transformation in terms of linear differential equation. Now we know how to solve linear differential equations. Is it? पता है ना कैसे करते हैं? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, so compare this differential equation with the standard form and tell me what is P and what is Q.
Sir, P is Y and Q is minus Y raised to Q.
So P is Y and Q is minus Y cube. So tell me how I am going to find integrating factor. Yes, integrating factor is equals to e to the power integration P. Now tell me dz or dy?
सर dy.
dy. ओके, सी जो भी डिनोमिनेटर में जो भी डिफरेंशियल रहेगा हम उससे इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर में यूज करेंगे. सो इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर इज इक्वल्स टू e टू द पावर इंटीग्रेशन p dy, where what is p is nothing but y. So what is integration of y?
Sir, y square upon 2.
So this becomes e to the power y square upon 2. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So what is our final solution then? Yes, what is our general solution then? See, originally we are having y into integrating factor integration of q into integrating factor dx plus c. But here we are having z. Okay, that is dz by dy. So what is our general solution? So you can see this is our integrating factor. So general solution is z into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor dy plus c. ये क्लियर है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
से रिमेंबर, जब तक आपको जनरल फॉर्म ऑफ इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर निकालने के बाद जनरल फॉर्म ऑफ लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन नहीं पता होगा तब तक आप आगे प्रोसीड नहीं कर पाओगे. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर, जनरल फॉर्म इज y into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor dx plus c. But here instead of y we are having z, and instead of x we are having y. Hence we are replacing y by z and x by y. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now all of you plug the values of integrating factor in this equation. So on the left hand side we are having z into e to the power y square by 2 is equals to integration of the value of q is minus y cube e raised to y square by 2 dy plus c. Now tell me how you are going to find integration of this term. Yes, how you are going to find out the integration of this factor? Yes, any guesses?
So integration by
by
part.
2 is equal to t.
Sorry?
Square by so y square by 2 is equal to t पुट करके.
एग्जैक्टली, सी जो भी डिफिकल्ट लगता है इंटीग्रेशन में उसे सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दिया करो. सो यहाँ पे ये पावर दिक्कत करेगी. सो पुट y स्क्वायर बाय 2 इज इक्वल्स टू t. ओके, पुट y square by 2 is equals to t. So tell me, now differentiate this because we need to replace dy also. So what is the derivative of this with respect to y?
y only sir 2 cancel हो जाएगा.
So this is y and this is dt by dy. Okay, dt by dy. और ये जो नीचे y dy होगा उसे हम यहाँ पे शिफ्ट कर देंगे, सो इट बिकम्स y dy इज इक्वल्स टू dt. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
ओके सो ये यहाँ पे y क्यूब है, इसमें से एक y आप dy को अटैच कर दो, सो यहाँ पे क्या बचेगा माइनस वाई स्क्वायर, और y स्क्वायर को तो हमने क्या पुट किया है, वाई स्क्वायर बाई टू को हमने t पुट किया है, सो वाई स्क्वायर क्या आएगा 2t. इज इट? इस इक्वेशन से मुझे वाई स्क्वायर की वैल्यू क्या मिलेगी, वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू
2t.
2t. ओके यहाँ पे हमारे पास कितने y है 3, सो यहाँ इसे मैंने लिखा वाई स्क्वायर इंटू वाई. इज दैट ओके?
Yes, sir.
Now you put y square by 2 is equals to t, therefore y dy is equals to dt. So इसे हम dt से replace करेंगे. This can be replaced by dt. This y square can be replaced by 2t. And over here we are having e to the power t. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
अब क्या यूज करेंगे इसमें?
Sir, is equal to x raised to minus 1.
What? Z is equals to x to the power minus 1. Means what? What you are going to say? What do you want to say? सी सब्स्टिट्यूशन करने के बाद बाहर तो मुझे इंटीग्रेशन मिलना ही है, और ये नेगेटिव साइन. अब मुझे बताओ कि इसका इंटीग्रेशन कैसे फाइंड आउट करना है. तो आप देख के बता रहे हो बुक में, z इज इक्वल्स टू एक्स इनवर्स. मैंने एक पेज मिस कर दिया. नो, टेल मी. यहां तक किसी को कुछ डाउट है ये इंटीग्रेशन में 2t टू द पावर t dt कैसे आया?
No, sir.
तो अब मुझे बताओ हम इसका इंटीग्रेशन कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे. यहाँ पे 2 कांस्टेंट है तो इसे बाहर ले लो, सो इट बिकम्स -2 इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ t इंटू e टू द पावर t dt. अब हमने इसका इंटीग्रेशन फाइंड आउट करना है. कैसे करेंगे? Yes, which rule we need to apply?
Sir,
Sir,
if
check.
you
U into V rule, or you can say integration by parts. Is it?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So use liet. So which one is my U and which one is my V? Yes,
Sir, T is U.
T is U and e to the power T is V. Now all of you calculate it and tell me your final answer. See, this is easy. All of you try to calculate it and tell me your final answer. Yes, are you getting this answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what you are going to do, you just take e to the power t common from it and just plug the value of t, which is nothing but y square by 2. So you are having this kind of term on the right hand side. Is it? So you can see there is a huge gap from this term to this term. Okay? You just use your logic, how you are going to solve integration. यहाँ तक क्लियर हुआ सबको? इस स्टेप तक किसी को कुछ डाउट है? Yes.
No, sir.
Okay. Now you can see on the left hand side we are having z, but here we have already used this transformation, that is z is equals to x inverse. Okay. So let us plug the value of z again. So here I am replacing this z by x inverse. Okay, and the rest of the terms are as it is. Now you just divide this equation by e to the power y square by 2. So this get cancelled. This also get cancelled, and here this c is multiplying with e to the power minus y square by 2, because we are dividing it by e to the power y square by 2. So if I take it in the numerator, so it becomes minus. Is the solution clear?
Yes, sir.
Anybody has any kind of doubt in this equation? Okay, so you can see these examples are not so straightforward. Here you need to do some hard work, okay, to get the final solution. So if you know the proper integration, then there is nothing to do. But if you won't, then you need to struggle. Is the example clear how we are going to solve Bernoulli's differential equation?
Yes, sir.
So remember, ultimately our aim is to convert Bernoulli's differential equation into linear differential equation by suitable transformation. Okay, let me take one more problem so that you can able to understand this concept. Okay, now I am not going to solve this problem, you are going to tell me. Now observe this equation. And write down this equation in the standard form. And tell me, is it linear in x or linear in y? Yes, just try to convert this equation in the standard form and tell me, is it linear in y or linear in x? Yes, is it difficult to guess? Now, first of all of you, what you are going to do is, see, we know that sine and cos are the simplest function than cot and cosec. So you just write down this cot and cosec in terms of sine and cos. So what is cot y?
So cos y upon sin y.
Cos y upon sine y. What is cosec y?
1 upon
1
sin y.
upon sin y.
1 upon sin y. So हमारे पास ये सेकेंड टर्म में भी डिनोमिनेटर में क्या आ रहा है, sin y, एंड थर्ड टर्म में भी डिनोमिनेटर में क्या आ रहा है, sin y. Is it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So you just multiply this equation by sin y so that this denominator get cancelled. Is it?
Yes, sir.
So after multiplying this with sin y, we are having this kind of situation. Okay, so they have multiplied by minus sin y, doesn't matter. Okay, because they want this middle term in the positive sign. So if you want, you can multiply this equation by minus sin y also. अगर नहीं किया तो नेक्स्ट स्टेप में अगर जहाँ पर जरूरत पड़ेगी वहां पे हम कर लेंगे. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, now write down this y dash as dy by dx. Okay, and take this third term on the right hand side. So here we are having minus sin y dy by dx plus cos y 2 cos x is equals to sin square cos x, sin square x cos x. यहाँ तक किसी को कुछ डाउट है?
No, No, sir.
Okay, now you can see if I compare this with Bernoulli's differential equation, then there will be no power term of x, or you can say no power term of y, which means what, we need to make some different adjustment or some different transformation. For that, what we are going to observe is this factor. Okay, now you can see dy by dx को किससे मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, माइनस साइन y से. अब हमें एक ऐसा फंक्शन लेना है कि उसका डेरिवेटिव हमें माइनस साइन y मिले. सो हमारे पास है कोई ऐसा फंक्शन जिसका डेरिवेटिव माइनस साइन y आता हो?
Sir, cos y.
cos y. ओके, सो cos y का डेरिवेटिव हमें क्या आएगा, माइनस साइन y. सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, वी आर गोइंग टू पुट cos y इज इक्वल्स टू z. Okay, so put cos y is equals to z, and remember z and y, or you can say z is a function of y is a function of x. Okay, please remember this thing in your mind. Z, here we are saying, here we are getting that z is a function of y, and whenever I am writing dy by dx, which means what, this y is also a function of x. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ultimately this z is a function of y and x. Now you differentiate this z with respect to y. So on the left hand side we are having dz by dy. What is the derivative of cos y? With
Sir,
respect
Minus
to
sign.
minus
y,
sin y.
it is minus sin y. But remember y is a function of x. So we are having dy by dx. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So now we can replace minus sin y dy by dx using dz by dy. So here we are replacing it, dz by dy. We are putting z is equals to cos y, so this becomes 2z cos x. On the right hand side we are having sin square x cos y. Now observe, can I say this is linear differential equation now?
Yes, sir.
Linear in which variable?
Sir, z.
Z. So how we are going to calculate integrating factor? Integrating factor is equals to e to the power integration p, what, dz or dy or dx?
Sir, dy.
dy. Is it, I think there is a printing mistake. See here there is a mistake. Observe what is that mistake is.
Sir, we need something that is z raised to something, no?
See, but this is not the Bernoulli's differential equation. Okay, because in Bernoulli's differential equation we want this kind of factor, that is q into y to the power n or q into x to the power n. But here we don't have such kind of term. Observe what is that mistake is. See, we are putting z is equals to cos y. Okay, and I'm differentiating this z with respect to x. Okay, I am not differentiating z with respect to y. If I am differentiating this z with respect to y, then I am simply having dz by dy is equals to minus sine y. We don't have this kind of term if I differentiate this z with respect to y. Is it? Are you getting my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? dx. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
सी अगर नहीं समझा तो आप एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल देखो. अगर मैंने आपको एक फंक्शन दिया y इज इक्वल्स टू cos x और मैंने आपको बोला यू डिफरेंशिएट दिस फंक्शन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x, तो इसका आंसर क्या लिखोगे आप?
Sir, minus sin x.
dy by
Y by
dx
dx.
इज इक्वल्स टू
Minus sin x.
माइनस साइन एक्स. ओके, इतना ही लिखोगे. इसके आगे आप लिखोगे क्या? dx बाय समथिंग?
No, sir.
No, sir.
नो. उसी तरीके से अगर हम इस z को विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू y से डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं तो हम खाली साइन y तक ही लिखेंगे, ये वाले टर्म नहीं लिखने वाले. इसीलिए वी आर डिफरेंशिएटिंग दिस z विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x by remembering that y is a function of x. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
So minus sin y dy by dx is nothing but dz by dx. So here we are having it should be x. Okay, dz by dx. So please all of you जिनके पास टेक्स्ट बुक है करेक्ट कर लेना. So it is dz by dx plus 2z cos x is equals to sin square x cos y. Now tell me what is the integrating factor then? Integrating factor is equals to e to the power integration p dx or
dx.
it is p dx. Now compare this with standard form and tell me what is p and what is q.
So p is 2 cos x and d is sin square x into cos x.
So p is 2 cos x. So 2 cos x का इंटीग्रेशन क्या आएगा? Yes. You can take 2 outside. What is the integration of cos x?
Sin x.
Sin x. So integrating factor is what? Integrating factor is e to the power 2 times sin x. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So here you can see integrating factor is e to the power 2 times sin x. So what is our general solution then? Here we are having z. So z into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor dx plus c. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So just put the value of if in this equation. Now you can see this is also a complicated integration. Okay. So this is also the complicated integration. So what you are going to do over here? Yes, how you are going to calculate this integration?
By substitution.
By substitution method. What you are going to substitute?
Sin x is equal t.
Sin x is equals to 2 t क्योंकि स्क्रीन पे दिया है, राइट? बट लेट मी टेल यू, हर बार जो भी टेक्स्ट बुक में लिखा होगा उसे आंख बंद करके भरोसा मत किया करो, क्योंकि प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक्स होती है. Okay, and these are not standard reference books. These are just textbooks. रेफरेंस बुक्स अगर आप रेफर करोगे तो वहां पे आपको बहुत ही कम या फिर एक भी मिस्टेक्स नहीं मिलेंगी, लेकिन अगर आप टेक्स्ट बुक्स रेफर करते हो तो उसमें बहुत सारी मिस्टेक्स होती है. ओके, सो यू जस्ट पुट sin x इज इक्वल्स टू t. कर लोगे आगे, और डू यू वांट मी टू सॉल्व? यस. किसी को मेहनत ही नहीं करनी है ना सर, आप ही सॉल्व करवा के दे दो. ठीक है, फिर मैं ये सॉल्व करवा के देता हूँ और फिर नेक्स्ट के एग्जांपल्स आपके होमवर्क के लिए रखता हूँ. ओके, नाउ आई एम पुटिंग sin x is equals to t. Then what is the derivative of sin x?
Cos x.
Cos x. And the derivative of t is dt by dx. So you just shift that differential on the left hand side. So it becomes cos x dx is equals to dt. Okay, so इसके जगह पे हम cos x dx को क्या पुट करेंगे? dt e to the power 2t, and here I am having t square. Is it? So ultimately this integration turns to be integration t square e to the power 2t dt plus c. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now यहाँ पे आपको थोड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. That is, you just consider this is I. Okay? और यहाँ पे कौन सा रूल अप्लाई करोगे आप?
Sir, u into v.
u इंटू वी. ये u इंटू वी रूल आपको 2 बार अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा इसमें. ओके, वाई 2 टाइम्स? बिकॉज यहाँ पे क्या आ रहा है? टी स्क्वायर आ रहा है. जब आप सेकेंड इंटीग्रेशन में टी स्क्वायर का डेरिवेटिव लोगे तो वो आएगा 2t. सो फिर से e टू द पावर 2t से मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा, तो वहां पे आपको फिर से u इंटू वी रूल अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. ओके, ये आई थिंक आपने 12th स्टैंडर्ड में किया होगा. ओके, यहाँ पे i मिलता था, यहाँ पे समथिंग कुछ मिलता था, यहाँ पे फिर से 2 टाइम्स i या फिर -2 टाइम्स i समथिंग कुछ मिलता था. देन you are going to take this -2i on this side, so it becomes 3i. Okay, और यहाँ पे कुछ तो आता था. देन your final result is I is equals to 1/3 times something. Is it? किए इस टाइप के एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व इन 12th स्टैंडर्ड?
Yes, sir.
So this is the hint for you. Try to calculate this integration using this method. से एग्जाम में अगर आपके पास टाइम रहा तो ही इस टाइप के इंटीग्रेशन सॉल्व करो, अदरवाइज यू कैन लीव. Because in exam you are having some options. So solve करने के बाद आपको मिलेगा e to the power 2x in bracket sin square x by 2 minus sin x by 2 plus 1 by 4. And on the left hand side we are having e to the power 2 sin x. So you just divide this by e to the power 2 sin x. So this e to the power 2 sin x, this 2 e to the power 2 sin x get cancelled, and here it is multiplied with e to the power -2 sin x. Now you just put the value of z. Observe, we are considering z is equals to cos y. So here I am replacing this z by cos y. Hence, this is our final solution. Is the example clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am leaving the remaining examples for your homework. Or do you want me to take one more example? Okay. So let me take one more example based on Bernoulli's differential equation, because this second example is not like that. Now consider this equation. Now rewrite this equation and tell me, is it linear in y or it is linear in x? Yes, is it linear in x or linear in y? Or you can say this is Bernoulli's differential equation in which variable? See, this is quite straightforward. This can be written as what? You take this dy on the right hand side. So here we are having equality, right? Now take this dx in the denominator. Okay, so this get cancelled from here. We are having dy by dx. Now you take this y on the left hand side. So it becomes minus y. So we are having this kind of equation, that is dy by dx minus y is equals to x into y to the power 5. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, is it linear Bernoulli's differential equation in which variable?
Sir, in y.
This is Bernoulli's differential equation in variable y. What is the value of n over here?
Sir, phi.
So n is equals to 5. Observe. So this is the Bernoulli's differential equation. So here the value of n is equals to 5. So what is our transformation? Z is equals to what?
1 minus n.
Simply 1 minus n, or y to the power 1 minus n?
Y to the power 1 minus n.
So here the value of n is 5. So y to the power 1 minus 5, which is nothing but y to the power minus 4. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Now you differentiate this with respect to y. No, differentiate this with respect to x. By assuming y is a function of x. So what is dz by dx? What is the derivative of y to the power minus 4?
Sir, minus 4 upon y raised to 5.
And this is not x, so we need to take its derivative again. So it is dy by dx. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to replace dy by dx by this. ये हमें वहां पे लेके जाना पड़ेगा, तो इससे अच्छा हम क्या करें, हम इसी पूरे टर्म को रिप्लेस कर देंगे किससे, -1/4 dz by dx से. तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, ये जो y की पावर 5 है इसे हमें थ्रू आउट दिस इक्वेशन डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. इज इट? So you just divide this equation by y to the power 5. So after dividing this equation by y to the power 5, first term is y to the power -5 dy by dx, second term is y to the power -4, and the third term is x. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now ये तो हमने ऑलरेडी देख लिया, z इज इक्वल्स टू y टू द पावर -4, so its derivative is -4 y to the power -5 dy by dx. So y to the power -5 dy by dx is nothing but -1/4 dz by dx minus z is equals to x. यहाँ तक किसी को कुछ डाउट है?
No, sir.
Now you just multiply this equation with 4 -4. Okay, multiply this equation with -4. See why we are multiplying it with -4, because we want the coefficient of dz by dx as 1. So after multiplying this with -4, we are having dz by dx plus 4z is equals to -4x. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now you can see this is the linear differential equation in z. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Now compare this with the standard form and tell me what is P and what is Q. Yes, what is P?
4
P is 4 and Q?
minus 4x
-4x. So what is the integration, or you can say integrating factor?
dx.
Dx. So tell me what is the integration of P dx? P is 4. So e raised to
4x.
4x. Now what is the general solution for linear differential equation? Yes, here I am having z. So general solution is z into integrating factor. Z into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor dx plus c. ये क्लियर है सबको?
Yes, sir.
Now put the value of integrating factor and q. Now tell me what is the integration of this. Yes, how you are going to solve this integration?
By substitution.
कैसे करोगे सब्स्टिट्यूशन से? क्या पुट
तो
करोगे?
4x सब e रेस टू 4x को t बोलेंगे तो, या फिर सॉरी, हाँ वैसे भी हो सकता है।
करके देख लो। e टू द
से e
पावर
रेस टू,
4x को
हाँ हाँ,
t बोलेंगे,
t
राइट?
पुट करेंगे। यस सर।
Now differentiate this with respect to x. What is the derivative of e to the power 4x
4x, यस।
into 4, right? So this
यस सर।
becomes dx.
dx इज इक्वल dt।
Okay, अब 4x e to the power 4x dx को तो मैं dt पुट कर दूंगा। ओके, इस 4 को भी इंक्लूड कर दो, तो इसकी जगह पे हम dt पुट करेंगे। तो x की जगह ये x बच गया, तो x की जगह पे क्या पुट करेंगे हम? क्या होगा इस सब्स्टिट्यूशन से?
नो सर, नहीं हो रहा है।
So substitution method won't work here. क्या करोगे? See, this is quite straightforward. Yes. Sorry. Say it again.
सर फॉर्मूला डायरेक्टली लगा दे।
Yes. इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स यूज करोगे। ओके, यहाँ से आप -4 कॉमन निकाल लो। दिस बिकम्स x इंटू e टू द पावर 4x dx plus c. Okay, this is your u and this is your v. कर लोगे?
यस सर।
ओके, उन्होंने करके भी दिया है। ओके, वो आगे -4 लिखना भूल गए। ओके, डोंट डू दिस मिस्टेक। So using this, at the end you'll end up in this situation. Okay, now here you just use the value of z, which is nothing but y to the power -4. So y to the power -4, और यहाँ पे e to the power 4x है, यहाँ पे e to the power 4x है, so you just divide this equation by e to the power 4x. So here we are having c into e to the power -4x. Hence, this is our final solution. Is the problem clear? Yes, is the problem clear?
यस सर।
Okay, now I am leaving the remaining examples for your homework. Please try to solve these examples. If you won't get the answer, then you can able to know such problems, so that we can able to solve this kind of problems in our offline sessions. Okay, now I am going to complete this syllabus, or you can say our unit number 3 within this Christmas vacation. I think we required one more lecture to complete it. So after that our syllabus gets over, and if you are having any difficulty, then feel free to ask your difficulties, but I'm going to solve those difficulties in offline mode only, no online mode, so that you can enjoy that. And I will give you your remaining 2 practicals based on unit number 3. Okay, so these are many examples based on Bernoulli's differential equation. Please try to solve it. Okay, now our next topic is application of first order equation. Now I think you have already studied applications of differential equation in your junior college. There you are having this first application, that is orthogonal trajectories, if I am not wrong. So in this session we will discuss different applications of differential equations such as orthogonal trajectories, पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ, ये तो आपने किया होगा 12th स्टैंडर्ड में, पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ एंड डीके प्रॉब्लम, इज इट?
Yes, sir.
And the last one is electric current. Okay, here we required a little bit physics. So let us first try to understand this orthogonal trajectories. So definition, what do we mean by orthogonal trajectories? A curve which crosses each curve of the given family of curves at right angles. See, the another name for orthogonal is nothing but the perpendicular. Okay, orthogonal means perpendicular. So a curve which crosses each curve of the given family of curves at right angles means 90 डिग्री से वो क्रॉस करेगा तो हम उसे क्या बोलेंगे? ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रैजेक्टरी. ओके, इज दैट क्लियर? Yes, is the definition clear?
No, sir.
See, for that you can see these circles are nothing but the given family of curves. Okay, जो भी आपको मिडल में जो जितने भी सर्कल्स दिख रहे हैं, these are nothing but the family of curves. Now अब इन सर्कल्स के ऊपर देखो हमने बहुत सारे कर्व्स ड्रॉ किए हैं. ओके, और यू कैन से स्ट्रेट लाइंस ड्रॉ किए हैं. So a curve which crosses each curve of the given family. ओके, अब देखो अगर मैं ये वाले एक स्ट्रेट लाइन कंसीडर करूँ तो ये स्ट्रेट लाइन ये सर्कल्स की जो भी फैमिली है उन सब से पास होके जा रही है. यू कैन सी, दिख रहा है सबको?
Yes, sir.
So a curve which crosses each curve of the given family at right angles. अब इन दोनों के बीच में ये जो एंगल बन रहा है, ओके, ये राइट एंगल बनना चाहिए. इज दैट क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
सो ऐसे जितने भी कर्व्स होंगे हम इन्हें बोलेंगे ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रैजेक्टरीज. अगर ये 90 डिग्रीज का एंगल बनाएंगे इन बिटवीन दिस टू कर्व्स, then we are going to call it as orthogonal trajectories. See, trajectory is nothing but the motion of that curve. Okay, और you can say trajectory means वो कौन सी path follow करता है. So यहाँ पे ये straight line follow कर रहा है और ये जो सर्कल का कर्व है और ये स्ट्रेट लाइन का कर्व है, इन दोनों के बीच में एंगल कितना बन रहा है? 90 डिग्री. Hence we are going to call this path as orthogonal trajectory. I hope it is clear now. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
सर.
Yes.
सर, ये जो सर्कल यहाँ पे था उसको हम लोग कॉन्सेंट्रिक सर्कल बोल सकते हैं ना?
Yes.
सेंटर सेम है ना सर?
सेंटर सेम है। ओके, इनफैक्ट आप आगे जाकर पढ़ोगे, अगर आपने डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन ही रखा तो आगे जाके आप सैडल पॉइंट्स वगैरह पढ़ोगे, उसमें भी आपको ये सेंटर वगैरह देखने को मिलेगा। बट मैं अभी आपकी डिफिकल्टी नहीं बढ़ाना चाहता। Yes, but you can say this is concentric circles because the center is same. ओके इस टाइप के सी, अगर इसमें से ये जो मैंने ये जो सर्कल्स यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं, ये सर्कल्स अगर मैंने निकाल दिया और ये जो हाइपरबोला वाला शेप है इसे अगर मैंने एज इट इज रखा, देन इन हायर स्टैंडर्ड्स यू आर गोइंग टू कॉल इट एज सैडल पॉइंट्स। ओके, वो आगे जाके आप पढ़ोगे। अभी खाली याद रखो कि ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रेजेक्टरी क्या होती है। So trajectory is basically a path followed by the curve. So a curve which crosses each curve of the given family of curves at right angles. तो यहाँ पे given family of curves कौन सी है? Circles. ओके, और हम कर्व कौन सा ले रहे हैं? स्ट्रेट लाइन। तो ये सारे सर्कल्स को कैसे 90 डिग्री में राइट एंगल्स में कट करके जा रही है, हेंस दिस इज एन ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रेजेक्टरी। Now figure 3.1 shows a family of circles. So here you can see this is the family of circles. X square plus y square is equals to r square, each of which intersects the line in the family y is equals to kx at right angles. Okay, this k is nothing but what?
Slope.
Exactly, this k is nothing but the slope of the curve. Okay, can I say derivative represents slope?
Yes sir, tan theta.
यस, सो सी, अगर आप इस k को स्लोप बोल रहे हो तो आप डेरिवेटिव से भी ये स्लोप फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो। यू जस्ट डिफरेंशिएट दिस इक्वेशन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू x, सो इट बिकम्स dy by dx is equals to k. Okay, which means what? This k is nothing but the slope, hence derivative is also known as slope, or you can say tan theta. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
अब मुझे बताओ कि मैं मान लो मेरे पास दो कर्व्स है, ओके, और दो किसी भी इक्वेशंस है, मेरे पास कोई भी दो इक्वेशंस है और मुझे उन दोनों का स्लोप पता है। लेट अस कॉल द इक्वेशन, स्लोप ऑफ फर्स्ट इक्वेशन इज m1 and the slope of the second equation is m2. Now when I will say these two curves are perpendicular to each other, what is the relation
Sir, when
between slopes?
m1 into m2 is equal to 1.
m1 into m2 is equals to 1, is it?
Sir, -1.
This is equals to -1. Okay, please remember this.
Yes, sir.
So whenever I am having this situation that is m1 into m2 is equals to -1, then I am going to call these two equations are perpendicular to each other, or in other words you can say they are orthogonal to each other. Remember, orthogonal is another name for perpendicular. Okay, so now we are in the position to deal with the problems. And I think you have already studied this relation between this, that is it? देखा ये relation?
सर लेफ्ट साइड वाला देखा है, राइट साइड वाला नहीं।
ओके, फिर ये वाला देखा होगा आपने। यस, ये वाला देखा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सो अगर मैं इस डिनोमिनेटर को ये लेफ्ट साइड में शिफ्ट कर दूं तो ये ऊपर वाला नहीं मिल जाएगा मुझे?
मिल जाएगा सर.
ओके, सो ये क्या रिप्रेजेंट करता है? दिस इज द स्लोप ऑफ फर्स्ट इक्वेशन, दिस इज द स्लोप ऑफ सेकेंड इक्वेशन, and if I multiplied these two slopes, then I am getting -1, which means what? These two curves are orthogonal to each other. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
ओके, तो अब हमें कोई भी दो कर्व्स दिए होंगे और अगर हमें चेक करना होगा whether these two curves are orthogonal to each other or not, then we are going to just calculate this dy by dx, and we are going to check whether their product is -1 or not. If it is not, then they are not orthogonal. If it is -1, then they are orthogonal. Is the idea clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for examples, the lines of force are orthogonal to equipotential curves. The flow of heat across a plane is orthogonal to the isothermal curves. Now you can see these are physics words. Okay, flow of heat, equipotential. पता है किसी को इक्विपोटेंशियल रहता क्या है?
Yes, sir.
क्या रहता है?
सर वो एरिया जिधर मतलब पोटेंशियल सेम, अगर पॉइंट चार्ज हम रखते हैं ना तो पोटेंशियल जिधर जिधर सेम आते हैं उसको बोलते हैं इक्विपोटेंशियल एरियाज.
Okay. And what do we mean by isothermal?
सर व्हेन हीट इज कांस्टेंट.
When heat is constant. Okay. See, orthogonal क्यों बोला? क्योंकि the flow of heat across the plane is orthogonal to the isothermal curves. ओके, आइसोथर्मल कर्व्स पे हीट कांस्टेंट ही होगी तो उसका डेरिवेटिव 0 ही आना है. ओके, इसीलिए ये आया. बट लेट्स सी द मैथमेटिकल एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ differential equation. Okay, now find a family of orthogonal trajectories for the family of curves. Okay, now our aim is to find out the family of orthogonal trajectories for the family of curves, this where c is non-zero. Now this represents what?
जनरल इक्वेशन ऑफ हाइपरबोला.
General equation of hyperbola. Yes. Okay, यहाँ पे नीचे लिखा हुआ है वो देख के बोला.
सर क्योंकि कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू 1 है ना.
सी कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू 1 आएगा तो वो इक्वेशन ऑफ हाइपरबोला बन जाएगा.
हाँ तो ये सोच के बोलो ना सर.
एक्स
सर
स्क्वायर
क्योंकि
माइनस
इसका
वाई
जनरल
स्क्वायर
इक्वेशन क्या
इज
होगा
इक्वल्स टू सी.
सर.
यस,
इसका जनरल इक्वेशन ये होगा ना, एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन ए स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर अपॉन बी स्क्वायर इक्वल टू सी. तो ए स्क्वायर और बी स्क्वायर का वैल्यू 1 है ना वहाँ पे.
नहीं, सी जनरल इक्वेशन वो नहीं होता है हाइपरबोला का. जनरल इक्वेशन होता है एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन ए स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर अपॉन बी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू 1, नॉट
1.
सी.
अच्छा.
ओके, तो अगर आप इसे जनरल इक्वेशन में लिखना चाहो तो लिख सकते हो एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन अंडर रूट सी माइनस वाई स्क्वायर अपॉन अंडर रूट सी इज इक्वल्स टू 1.
हाँ वो भी चलेगा.
Okay, because c is non-zero. Okay, that's why we have taken this c to be non-zero. अगर zero लेते तो ये hyperbola नहीं show करता. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so note that x square minus y square is equals to c represents a family of hyperbolas. Now you first calculate the slope of this curve. So slope कैसे find out करोगे? Differentiate this curve with respect to x. ओके, डिफरेंशिएट करने के बाद यहाँ तक आ जाओ और मुझे बताओ यहाँ तक आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम है या नहीं है?
नो सर।
Okay, so this is the slope of the given family of hyperbola. Now our aim is to find out a curve which is orthogonal to this family. So what we are going to do?
सर पहले m2 सपोज करके और फिर m1 इंटू m2 इक्वल्स टू -1 कर देंगे तो ऐसे हो सकता है।
See, हमें क्या पता है, ये रिलेशन पता है, that is dy by dx into dx by dy is equals to -1. ये मुझे क्या देता है? ऑर्थोगोनैलिटी देता है, इज इट?
यस सर।
तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या पता है? dy by dx पता है, हमें क्या फाइंड आउट
यस
करना
सर।
है? dx by dy. तो dy by dx को मैं इसके डिनोमिनेटर में लेके जाऊंगा, यस तो मुझे ये टाइप के एक
यस सर।
सिचुएशन मिल जाएगी, दैट इज यस।
यस सर।
तो इससे मुझे सेकेंड इक्वेशन का स्लोप पता चल जाएगा, विच इज नथिंग बट द माइनस टाइम्स द रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ द फर्स्ट वन।
यस सर।
और ये दोनों बाय डिफॉल्ट परपेंडिकुलर होंगे ड्यू टू दिस रिलेशन. So you just take the reciprocal of this slope. So we know that dy by dx is the slope of the given family of curves at the point x comma y. Therefore, a curve crossing these curves at right angles must have slope -1 upon dy by dx. Is that clear?
यस सर।
Hence, dy by dx is what? X upon y. So you just put x upon y over here. So it becomes minus y upon x. And this is our new slope. Or you can say the slope for the curve which crosses this family at right angles. Okay, so इसे भी हम generally dy by dx से ही show करेंगे instead of dx by dy. Is that clear?
यस सर।
Okay, because see, slope हम always क्या बोलते हैं? Slope is nothing but the derivative, that is dy by dx. Okay, see, इस रिलेशन से तो हमें दिख रहा है कि ये जो रेसिप्रोकल करके हमें मिलेगा which is nothing but dx by dy. बट हम इसे dx by dy नहीं बोलेंगे, हम इसे dy by dx ही बोलेंगे because दिस इज द स्लोप फॉर द न्यू कर्व, और स्लोप हम हमेशा dy by dx से ही रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे. इज दैट क्लियर?
सर dx अपॉन dy में क्या खरा? अच्छा वो भी तो ठीक था ना सर?
सी, वो भी ठीक था, लेकिन अगर मैं आपको दो कर्व्स दूं, ओके फॉर एग्जांपल इसी का आंसर निकालते हैं. ओके, मान लो कि ये फाइनल फैमिली हमें मिल गई, दिस इज, और एक इनिशियल फैमिली थी दैट इज एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू सी, and second family is what? xy is equals to k. इसका हमने डिफरेंशिएशन देखा, dy by dx क्या आया? dy by dx is what?
2x minus
x upon y, right?
Yes, sir.
x upon y. अब इसका डिफरेंशिएट करो by assuming k is constant. What is the derivative of this x into y?
Sir, x dy by dx plus 1.
X dy by dx plus y is
Equals to
equals
0.
to 0. अब इसका dy by dx फाइंड आउट करो.
Minus y upon x.
अब ये मुझे क्या मिला? दिस इज द स्लोप ऑफ द सेकेंड इक्वेशन एंड दिस इज द स्लोप ऑफ द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन. इज इट?
Yes, sir.
अब इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करो और चेक करो -1 आता है कि नहीं आता.
आएगा सर.
आएगा.
Yes, sir.
ओके इसीलिए हम स्लोप को ऑलवेज dy by dx ही कंसीडर करेंगे. अगर आप इससे dx by dy कैलकुलेट करो तो क्या आएगा? यस इसी से अगर मैं आपको बोलूं फाइंड dx by dy, देन व्हाट इज योर आंसर?
X upon y.
माइनस x अपॉन y, राइट? अब इस स्लोप को एंड इस स्लोप को मल्टीप्लाई करो और देखो -1 आ रहा है क्या?
No, sir.
ओके इसीलिए हम dx by dy नहीं कैलकुलेट करेंगे, हम ऑलवेज dy by dx ही कैलकुलेट करेंगे. इज इट क्लियर?
सर ऐसा करेंगे तो
Yes,
फिर
sir.
लाइन पैरेलल हो जाएंगी ना.
यस ऐसा करेंगे तो ये लाइंस पैरेलल हो जाएंगी.
तो सर लाइन पैरेलल हो रही है फिर भी स्लोप -1 आ रहा है.
किसमें? से इसमें स्लोप ओरिजिनल लाइन का तो पॉजिटिव है और ये सेकेंड लाइन का नेगेटिव ऑफ फर्स्ट लाइन आ रहा है. ओके समझे आप?
यस सर आगे चलते हैं.
Okay. So always remember, though we are saying this statement, dx by dy is equals to -1 upon dy by dx, but while calculating, we are assuming dy by dx is the slope for both the curves. Okay, so always याद रखना हम always dy by dx से calculate करेंगे ना कि dx by dy. Okay, so dy by dx is equals to minus y upon x. Now you can able to separate the variables over here.
Yes, sir.
So separate the variables. Now integrate it. So here we are having log x. You shift this on the right hand side. So here we are having log y. And this is the constant of integration. As both the terms contains log, so we are going to take this constant in terms of log. So it becomes log k. Hence, xy is equals to k. Now the trajectory from another family of hyperbolas seen in the figure. Okay. इसे आप आगे जाके बोलोगे these are nothing but the saddle points. Okay, this is the diagram of saddle points. So remember here, this x square minus y square is equals to c, and this xy is equals to constant k are nothing but orthogonal to each other. आई होप आपको समझ में आया होगा कि हम चेक कैसे करेंगे और न्यू फैमिली कैसे कंस्ट्रक्ट करेंगे यूजिंग द गिवन फैमिली सच दैट बोथ दिस फैमिलीज आर ऑर्थोगोनल टू ईच अदर. इज दैट क्लियर टू एवरीवन?
यस सर.
पहले हम स्लोप ऑफ द फर्स्ट फैमिली फाइंड आउट करेंगे, बाद में उसका रेसिप्रोकल लेंगे विथ माइनस साइन और उसे हम बोलेंगे न्यू स्लोप, और न्यू स्लोप से हम दूसरी फैमिली कंस्ट्रक्ट करेंगे. So let us try to take one more example based on the same. So illustration number 90. Find the orthogonal trajectory for x square minus xy plus y square is equals to c. Now what is our first step? Find the slope of the given family. Okay? Means what? How you are going to find the slope?
Differentiate with respect to x.
Differentiate this equation with respect to, yes, with respect to x or y.
X.
X. Remember, always remember, we are always differentiating the given family with respect to x only. So find out the differentiation of this and tell me what is dy by dx. Yes, what is dy by dx?
Wait, sir, I am doing.
Sir, right, 2x
2x
minus
minus
x
x
dy by dx
dy by dx
minus y
minus y
plus
plus
2y
2y
dy by dx
dy by dx
equal to 0.
इक्वल्स टू 0. तो इसे भी आपको सिंप्लीफाई करना है एंड टेल मी व्हाट इज द
Yes,
वैल्यू ऑफ dy by dx.
Sir, dy by dx कॉमन आ जाएगा.
हाँ,
हाँ, तो डिवाइड बाय dx इज इक्वल्स टू y minus 2 upon 2y minus x.
y minus 2 upon 2y minus x. Are you getting the same or different?
Is different.
Sir, same.
So Shweta, you please check your calculations. Okay, derivative of x is 2x, derivative of xy. So here we are having the product of two functions, which means we need to apply u into v rule. First, I am taking the derivative of x, hence it is minus y. Now you keep x constant, take the derivative of y plus 2y dy by dx. Now you consider dy by dx terms on one side and another term on other side. So here we are having minus of in bracket x minus 2y, take it on the right hand side. So dy by dx is 2x minus y upon x minus 2y. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how we are going to calculate the slope of the second family, or you can say second curve? By taking the reciprocal of
This term along with
this
minus sign.
slope along with minus sign. Okay. So the slope of the curve crossing these curves at right angles. Okay. So you need to mention this statement. The slope of the curve crossing these curves at right angles must be minus reciprocal of this, that is x minus 2y in the numerator and 2x minus y in the denominator. Now you multiply this minus sign inside, so we are having dy by dx is equals to 2y minus x upon 2x minus y. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now observe, is it homogeneous? First of all, see whether you can able to separate the variables or not. Okay, now it's I am having only 12 minutes, so you just check, is it homogeneous? If it is homogeneous, then homogeneous in which degree? Okay, now here we are going to use the substitution method. Which substitution? Y is equals to Vx. Okay, because here we can't separate the variables. So we are using substitution method. My substitution is y is equals to Vx. So you calculate what is dy by dx is equals to v plus x times dv by dx. तो जहां पर भी y है वहां पे vx पुट करो and see whether you can able to separate the variables after this substitution. So quickly नीचे तक आ जाओ and tell me whether you are having any kind of doubt in this or not.
No doubts.
Okay, so आगे बढ़े.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see, अब हमें इंटीग्रेशन करना है. फर्स्ट वाले का इंटीग्रेशन क्या आएगा, नीचे वाले का डेरिवेटिव ऊपर मिल रहा है, सो लॉग ऑफ v माइनस 1. सेकेंड में भी सेम, नीचे वाले का डेरिवेटिव ऊपर आ रहा है, सो लॉग ऑफ v प्लस 1. नाउ हियर we have already made the adjustment, that is 2 and 2 and 1 by 2. Again we are having नीचे वाले का डेरिवेटिव ऊपर, so its integration is log of in bracket v square minus 1. Log of integration of this term is log x, and as you can see all the terms contains log, hence our constant is also in terms of log. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now further things are easy. You just use the properties of logarithms to combine such things, and at the end you just replace v by y by x. Okay, so at the end we are replacing v by y by x. So we'll end up in this situation. In this situation, we are having a term which contains a square root. So for removing this square root, we are taking squares on both the sides. Okay, so after taking the square roots, squares on both the sides, we are having y square minus x square. This I can write it as y minus x, y plus x. So 1 minus y minus x get cancelled with this term. So we just left with this term. Okay, where y plus x is non-zero. Hence, this is our orthogonal trajectory for the given family of curve. Is that clear to everyone? Now here you can see I am replacing this constant c square by k. Is that clear? So this is the equation of new curve which is orthogonal to the given curve. Okay, which means this curve, which is orthogonal to this one. Okay, now I am leaving this for your homework. Find orthogonal trajectory to the family of curves y is equals to k into e to the power x. See, this is quite straightforward. You can able to conclude the required orthogonal family within 2 or 3 steps. Okay. So here we have completed this topic, which is nothing but the orthogonal trajectories. Now we just left with 3 topics in this unit. First one is the differential equation of electric circuit. We are not going to spend much time on this topic because this contains a little bit physics. Second one is nothing but what do we mean by population decay and population radioactive decay and population growth problem. That is our second topic. And the last topic is reduction of order. So we just left with these 3 topics. We can able to complete these 3 topics in my next lecture. Okay, so let me stop this lecture here. Now tomorrow also our lecture is from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so let me stop this lecture over here. Wait a minute, let me stop the recording.